For years, I'd heard the occasional creak in the night, the subtle sounds of footsteps where there shouldn't be any. I'd brushed them off as mere figments of my imagination, believing that my old house was simply settling into its age. But when the strange occurrences escalated, my sense of security shattered. It began with small, inexplicable disappearances. A set of keys, a cherished piece of jewelry, or a favorite book would vanish, only to reappear days later in an entirely different location. I assumed I was forgetful or distracted. The idea of someone infiltrating my home seemed preposterous. Then came the lockets. Each morning, I would wake to find a carefully braided locket of hair on my bedside table. It was my hair, unmistakably so, cut cleanly and bound with colored ribbons of varying shades. Panic set in, and my thoughts veered toward a potential intruder. The intrusion was deeply unsettling, a violation of my personal space and privacy. I questioned my own sanity and began to secure doors and windows, but the mysterious occurrences continued. Each morning brought a new lock of hair and a different ribbon. The real horror, however, came when I discovered peculiar photographs on my mobile phone. They were surreal, distorted images of my possessions, as though someone had been watching me from the shadows and cataloging my life. Fear washed over me as I scrolled through the images, a gallery of my own existence twisted into a nightmarish collage. One fateful night, as I lay in bed, I heard a soft thud, and a feeling of dread settled over me. A dull creaking echoed from above, like footsteps in the attic. My heart pounded as I mustered the courage to investigate. I climbed the rickety stairs to the attic door, which had remained locked since my first suspicions arose. But this time, I threw it open, exposing the darkness beyond. As I ascended the narrow staircase, I felt an ominous presence lurking above. The intruder was real, and they were just feet away from me. In the attic's dim light, I spotted a figure, a hunched silhouette clad in tattered garments, their fingers gliding lightly across the objects stored in the attic. Horror surged through me as I witnessed the intruder, a twisted embodiment of my worst fears. The intruder sensed my presence and turned to face me. Their eyes, wild and sinister, met mine, and a shiver of terror ran down my spine. I couldn't see their face, concealed in the shadows of their hood, but their intent was unmistakable. I was not alone. Without a second thought, I fled from the house, leaving behind everything I held dear. The feeling of being watched and violated was too much to bear. The outside world was a terrifying refuge, but it felt safer than the home I once cherished. The police arrived to investigate the strange intrusions, but they found no trace of the intruder. The attic was a disquieting collection of the items that had gone missing over the past year. My keys, my jewelry, my books, all of it neatly arranged. They also discovered the braided lockets of hair, each bound with a ribbon of different color, and my mobile phone filled with surreal photographs of my life. But the intruder, the culprit behind this reign of terror, remained elusive. They had left behind no clues, no trace, and the police had no leads to follow. It was as if they had vanished into thin air, leaving nothing but a haunting sense of unease in their wake. To this day, I live in constant fear, haunted by the knowledge that the intruder is still out there, lurking, and perhaps observing another unwitting victim. The violation of my sanctuary and the loss of my sense of security are scars that may never fully heal. The attic, once a place of forgotten memories, now stands as a chilling reminder of the horrors that can lurk in the shadows of our own lives. Thank you for listening to Storyteller's Realm of Fear. I hope this tale has sent shivers down your spine and made you question the mysteries that lurk in the darkness. In these uncertain times, it's crucial to stay safe and vigilant, especially during the night walks that beckon curiosity. If you hunger for more spine-tingling stories and wish to explore the depths of fear with me, please consider subscribing to Storyteller's Realm of Fear. We have many more tales of terror waiting in the shadows, ready to be unleashed upon your eager ears. Until then, may your nights be peaceful, your dreams undisturbed, and your footsteps cautious when venturing into the unknown. Fear, after all, is a doorway to a world of mysteries best approached with caution. Good night, dear listeners, and remember to stay safe.